Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me today. I'm looking forward to doing the masculine reading today to see what energy the divine masculines are in. If you are new, welcome to my channel Aligned with My Soul, and thank you to all of you for supporting me on my journey and supporting my channel. So first of all, I'm going to use the wisdom of the oracle for this reading. As I said, I hope you're all well, and I hope you're all feeling better and feeling refreshed. Now we're in January and you feel like this new beginning, this new adventure is starting, and you feel a shift within you. I definitely feel different and feeling more positive. I feel like there's some kind of shift that's going on, and I just feel that a lot's going on with the divine masculines as well at the moment. So I know that they're making so much progress and there is movement forward. So let's see what's going to come out today. What do we need to know about the divine masculines today, please? Nice clear message. These readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you clicked on this video. And I use the labels divine feminine, divine masculine only because that's how I channel, and it's easier for you to understand. So don't be offended, just put it into your situation and how it resonates. I realise it's just energy. Right, what do we need to know today about the divine masculines? What are they experiencing? What energy are they in today? Oh, that fell out, so I'm going to go with that. Exchanging gifts. So this is about balance, giving and receiving again. Balancing things out, learning to balance things out, realising now it is the time to balance this relationship out with you. Not just taking and receiving from you, about actually giving back in a balanced way. I think that's what you've learnt as well, the divine feminines, is about you realise that this, you can't keep giving and draining yourself, wearing yourself out. You've realised now is the time to make these healthy boundaries with your divine masculine. And the divine masculines, I felt this shift within you because obviously you're the positive polarity and your energy is going. And when you have that shift within you, when you realise your self-worth and realise that it wasn't balanced before, where you used to give, chasing. The divine masculines are realising that this has got to be balanced out, and they really want to do this now as well. So let's see what it says in the guidebook. So this is all about balance. Let's have a look. Exchanging gifts. It's 27. It's 101. All good numbers. Okay, the essential meaning is the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. So the oracle message is you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honour them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself to create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the values of others bring into your life. And this is about them learning about giving more to themselves as well, not just giving their energy away to everybody else, taking time for themselves and realising their worth as well. But most this card is showing mostly is the giving and receiving between in this relationship, learning how important it is to balance this out. The relationship message: love is an exchange of life force energy. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. So yeah, like the card says, love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings, and it's got to be balanced. It can't be just one way. It's got to be balanced, and Divine Masculines really want to learn. This is what they are learning. This is what they're dealing with at the moment. They realise things have been out of balance before. So this is really positive. And by having that balance, that is when you experience so much abundance and everything flows so much better. And that's when both of you just feel natural, and that trust as well. Trust, about trusting, and my masculines are learning about trust at the moment, and trusting, knowing that it's okay to love you, it's okay to experience this love, to trust in God, to trust that everything is going to work out, and seeing things through the eyes of love. Because, you know, that is why they're feeling more trust, is because they're seeing things differently. They've had experiences and they're having signs all the time where they are being shown the way. They're given the guidance and the wisdom because they have had this shift within them. But this card is about balance, and everything in life you need balance. As long as you have balance, that's how everything just flows. If you do too much of something, that's out of balance. And the Divine Feminines, you should be patting yourself on the back because you have learned this as well. You have learned this, and this is why the Divine Masculines are experiencing this. You realise that you can't just keep giving your power away, not just to your masculine, to everybody. You're putting yourself first. You're working on yourself, and you're realising the greatest love of all is loving yourself, and that is reflecting back to your Divine Masculine. And this is why he's wanting to have this balance as well, because he can see and feel that you are feeling more worthy of yourself as well. So what a beautiful card to start the reading. Right, I'm going to go for the Archangel Animal cards next. I love these. Let's see, what else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines? We know they're learning about balance, and this is what they're wanting. And they may be feeling more balanced about everything in their life because they've made some changes, and we know that they're making these changes. So let me know. This one flew out. The cards are flying out. Camel. Be forbearing and patient. I'm going to take that, but I'm going to pick one as well because I really want to give them a good shuffle. That's a beautiful card, isn't it? Yeah, so let me know in the comments down below if you've noticed a difference. It doesn't have to be a massive difference, but a change or difference in your Divine Masculines, or if they've been in touch, if you've had communication, just anything different, however it is in your situation. I love hearing from you all. Let's see what else comes out. Goat. Act from your innate wisdom. Archangel, I can't pronounce the angels, God of nature. So let's see what it says in the guidebook for Camel. Be forbearing and patient. So obviously this is about learning to be patient. 21. Okay, but about camels. Camels incarnate from Lacumae, the ascended aspect of Sirius. They carry much wisdom and are waiting patiently to share this with humanity. They will download this to us as we become more telepathically receptive and are ready to progress in the new golden age. Wow, how amazing is that, the golden age? As camels move from the meditative empty deserts to noisy chaotic towns, they are learning and teaching about balance. You cannot make this stuff up. Balance. This reading is about balance. They're learning about balance, and that's so important. They are also transforming lower frequencies into light. Much sacred knowledge from Lakume is contained in their divine blueprint, and this they pass into the golden fifth dimensional ley lines wherever they go. They are helping to maintain the grids for us. Camels are also demonstrating to us to use resources wisely. They have learned to conserve what they have and use it with discrimination so that there is enough for everyone. How amazing. And the guidance is, you are blessed to receive this card of wisdom. It suggests you hold golden wisdom in your divine blueprint, and that in your life plan you have contracted to share this with humanity. This path calls on you to practice patience, forbearance and humility. You may feel ahead of your time. Many will sense the light you carry and will react to it in different ways, so you will need to stay balanced in whatever is happening around you. If you do not fully recognise who you are, your guidance is to sit quietly, place a golden sparkling light around yourself and call on Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom, to help you attune to your true self. Then expect the deep knowing held your soul to start coming forwards. Wow. When they feel this balance, when they achieve this balance in their life, you know, they're getting the wisdom and they're getting shown and guided right now at the moment. They will be listening to that deep knowing, so true to themselves. They'll be being so true to themselves, and they will have that deep knowing, and that's what's going to help them move forwards. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I'm really blown away by it, actually, because it's about patience and having balance, learning about patience. The divine masculines, you know, might be wanting to get ahead of themselves and feeling, you know, they want so many things sorted out in their life, because they have all this wisdom. They have this natural spiritual wisdom within them, and they're actually connecting to this now. They're understanding it because they're so much more conscious because of the inner work that they have been doing. And they're getting ahead of themselves as well. So they're learning about patience and to be calm and to be quiet. And again, this is most important, is about balance. So Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom, is helping with divine masculine as well at the moment. So how amazing is that? They're not allowing themselves to be in environments all the time as well, when in their heads about chaotic thoughts and conflict they're having and all this confusion. They're coming out of that. They're seeing things more clearer. They're seeing the light, and they're accepting this now as well. They're accepting this love. They're accepting the guidance, because there's that shift within them, you know, and they're just feeling more confident. But it's about patience and balance again, being patient and calm and doing things that are going to help themselves achieve this balance and patience. So that's beautiful. I'm going to get the goat, what the goat card says as well. This is really positive, isn't it? I hope it resonates in your situation. You feel like this is happening as well. Okay, about goats. Goats who originate from Orion, the ascended constellation of enlightenment, there you go, enlightenment, are highly intelligent animals. They are often misunderstood, though when they feel appreciated, they are generous, loyal and nurturing. They love to be free to wander, spreading golden light and wisdom wherever they go. They balance this desire for space and independence by enjoying the companionship of the herd. These special animals all have the great sense of balance. Balance! I can't believe it. They love to clamber in the mountains and stand on the rocks and peaks, gazing at the world and seeing all from a high perspective. When you see a goat standing on a pinnacle. It may be linking into the Orion for the inspiration. For their soul mission is to lighten the vibration of our planet. Their service work is to clear unwanted vegetation and rubbish. Guidance is, when you choose this card, your guidance is to be free and independent within the nurture of a loving, caring family or community. If you feel misunderstood, remember that you carry in your aura light and wisdom that are not always recognised. Do any tasks that come your way gracefully, for this is a part of life on earth. You are invited to look at the circumstances of your life and challenging situation from a higher perspective. This will bring you much peace and enable your innate qualities of love, loyalty and caring to develop. When you can do this, your essential wisdom will shine through. You will be acknowledged by those around you. Recognise who you are, and many will be drawn to your energy. They have this natural light within them, and they're realising there's so much now, and it's just, they're radiating their light to every situation as well, what they're experiencing. And because they're learning balance, they're learning about this balance, about how they feel about themselves, how everything in life is about balance. And when they've got balance and when they're feeling this balance, this is when they're able to see things so differently, and feel that they want to shine their light. They have that naturally within them, and it's about, they have so much passion about healing the planet as well. Their vibration is so strong, and it is their mission to do so much on the planet, because they have so much power within them, so much light that needs to be revealed, that they've been hiding for such a long time. And this is about loyalty. Basically, this card is about balance again. These special animals have great sense of balance, and that's what the Divine Masculines, we can see. They're learning about giving, receiving, and about patience. Being patient with themselves, being patient with everything around them, because they are realising they're worth so much more. And you can see by the camel, the way the camel is looking as well, they're holding their head up, and you can tell that they're really feeling much better about themselves. And again, we have the goat, which represents balance and about wisdom. We have had wisdom and balance come up so many times, and they are connecting with their higher self more, and this is why they're trusting more, and they realise that this relationship with you is their soul mission. And when you're together, there's so much power that's radiated onto the planet. Your vibration is overwhelming, and it's going to help and heal the planet as well. So and it's about being free and independent, which is as well being free. They've been learning to be free from all of the upset that they've caused within themselves for such a long time, what they've believed, and maybe people that are around them, and just things that, giving himself limited beliefs and things, they're stepping out of that. So how amazing is that? I'm really, really chuffed with that card. And it brings so much peace, and when you're feeling so much lighter, and you're seeing things differently, and you're seeing things through the eyes of love, and you're getting guidance, and you're connecting with God and your higher self, you know, you're having more of quality love, you're experiencing more quality love, a deeper love, and they're going to be wanting to share this with you, because they're really busting to give you their love as well as receiving it from you, and because they are starting to give themselves love as well, because you can see, as I said, he's holding his head high, he's feeling much more better about himself, seeing things differently. Something's happened to make them see things differently and feel differently. They're not allowing all the illusions and the obstacles and challenges and things to get in the way, step in the way anymore. So that's beautiful. So 2 cards come out of that wanted to come, and both of them represent balance. That is what we're wanting. Right, what else shall I, what other cards shall I use today? I'm going to use the power of love, because the love within the Divine Masculines at the moment is so strong and so powerful. It's just radiating out of them. They're just busting to share it with you. But they're learning to be patient and doing things correctly. They're learning how to do things correctly. But the natural light, the natural spiritual, their spiritual side is naturally, you know, wanting to come out. They're connecting with that. It's just all of a sudden clicking. And they're wanting to share this as well. Let's see, what else do we need to know about the Divine Masculine? These cards are so beautiful, the colours, all the rainbow colours. Let's see. Trust, there you go. How many times did I say trust as well? You have strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Yeah, they're trusting themselves more. They're trusting this strong connection with themselves, and they're trusting in God, in spirit, the universe, whatever word your Divine Masculine, how it resonates in your situation. But they're trusting, they know, because they're feeling, they are having this spiritual, spiritual experience. They're realising that they're spiritual, and it's all happening naturally, magically to them. Things are happening to the Divine Masculines where they've been shown something. They're having lots of downloads, lots of signs, synchronicities that are helping them have this trust. Things are happening. And when you can trust, that's why they're having these amazing experiences, because they are starting to trust. I hope you can see that. Actually, I'll put that up there. So they have this strong connection. Let's see. 107. See what it says. When we can trust, you know that, you know, when you trust and believe in something, that's when you do get the results. When you hand it over, let go of it, and just trust and go, right, you know, and that's, the Divine Masculines are seeing the difference by having this trust. They trust this strong relationship that they have with you. They're trusting this, and they know it's for a reason. When you listen to your soul's voice, you will never go down a path not meant for you. But you must learn to trust that voice. By honouring the sacred knowledge within you and acting on it, you can manifest great miracles in your life. Your intuition yearns to be heard, and every day you are given opportunities to test your trust in it. As you go through your human journey, pay attention to each instance this voice arises. Notice the significance and don't necessarily dismiss it as a coincidence. Begin to perceive yourself as part of the flow of life and with an ever-expanding part in it. As conflicts and challenges come up, recognise these obstacles as opportunities. The more you accept your inner voice as trustworthy, the easier life becomes. Unfortunately, there are many things in the dimension that you cannot trust some people, and sometimes even your own eyes. But no matter what, you can always trust when your intuition speaks. Yeah. So they're learning to listen to what their soul wants. They're not listening to what the ego is telling them anymore, and what their mind has been telling them. They're learning to listen to their soul, to their intuition, what they want. And they're not allowing society, and they're not allowing things to take them off track anymore, because they have this trust, and they are experiencing things that are significant, that are helping them have this trust. Because this, you know, as I always say, there's stuff that you just can't make up. I've said it in this reading. You cannot make up all these things that have come out, and it's the same message, balance. So they're experiencing the same thing because they are connecting to their higher self, because they're connecting with God and stuff. That things are happening to help them have this trust. And, you know, things could be appearing in their life, you know, miracles. Things that they, you know, that they're manifesting, appearing, you know, help you know, small or big, however that is. You know, we're experiencing miracles every day. It's about whether they're noticing it or not, and the same with you. And that's what's happening. Things are happening magically. They're noticing this difference by listening to their soul and not allowing the ego to take over. So they're having a very, you know, spiritual experience, very spiritual awakening. They're having another awakening, and their heart is so open. The heart chakra is open, and they have this desire to share it with you. But they do want to correct things as well. They don't want to come too flying in. They've got to learn this patience, because there is things they still need to learn and do. But they are doing so well at the moment, the Divine Masculines. There is so much change. And they're not, if things happen that don't go well for your Divine Masculine, or they're realising it's, you know, that they're having a different perspective of it. They're realising that it's for a reason, and what they're going to learn from it, what opportunity comes from it. Not just, oh well, you know, everything doesn't work out for me and that's another obstacle or challenge for me to work through, nothing's good for me. They're having a different approach to life. They're having a different way of looking at it and realising, what can I learn from this instead? And yeah, they're not allowing the challenges and obstacles get in their way. They're seeing beyond the illusions because of this trust. They have this trust, and they do trust. This is about them trusting themselves, and when they trust themselves, when they realise their self-worth and how beautiful they are, and when they're feeling this confidence about themselves, it radiates to everybody around them, and their love just wants to come flowing out of them, and they want to share this and show this to you as well. So what a beautiful reading. This is about balance and trust. So, and this is what we want, isn't it? Right, let's see what the communication is today. I've got the Liz Harris deck, message, Divine Masculine message of love. I hope you can see that. What is the communication? What would the Divine Masculines love to communicate with you today? I'm going to get 3 cards. What is the communication today from the Divine Masculines? What would they love to say to you without their masks on? What is the communication today? The true, pure communication they would love to say to you. And some of you may have already received this, because they are, so many of the twin flames are coming into union, and the Divine Masculines are coming forwards. So let's see what comes out. I miss you. Oh, they miss you. They miss you so much, because they're connecting. They're allowing them to feel things. They're allowing them to feel this love for you. They're thinking about your times together. So they miss you today. They miss you a lot. See what else comes out. That's beautiful. I will never let you go. They will never let you go, even though you may be seeing the 3D something completely different, and they might not have been in touch. Just always know there's always so much work going on behind the scenes, and they are doing their work. Just keep trusting, and they will never let you go. They will never let you go, because that's not possible, because you're one soul. You're supposed to be together. You're meant to be together. There isn't any other way, and they just want this to be sorted out, and they will never let you go. So if any of you are worried about them thinking, oh my goodness, they haven't bothered with me, and they're not doing this and they're not doing that, they are doing a lot. But you've got to have this trust and believe that everything is working out perfectly for you in divine timing, and they will never let you go. They can't let you go, because you're meant to be together, because you're one soul. You love each other. This is unconditional love. This is eternal love. And they miss you. They do miss you. And you know that within yourself. When you put your ego aside, you know that they love you. You know that they miss you, and they won't ever let you go. I desire you on every level. They desire you on every level. In everything about you, they desire. They love you so much. And you know yourself, you cannot explain this love. And how you feel about your Divine Masculine, you love them on every level. You desire them on every level. Every single thing, every single behaviour, everything on them, every inch of them. You love them so, so much. And they feel that about you as well. And it's hard for the Divine Feminines to take that on board sometimes. It is for me. But they do desire you, and they're never going to let you go. They're never going to let you go. So you can stop worrying and concentrate on what you're doing. So just know that this is happening. And if you are drawn to my videos, you are at that stage where you do have that great understanding, and you do believe, and you are connected to God, and you have handed and surrendered this situation over, and you understand that things will work out for you when they're meant to. It's about divine timing. God's in charge, and this is about your relationship with yourself, not about your divine masculine. And you're learning that, and that is why all these amazing magical things are happening, because you are doing that inner work. You have done, you have had that shift, you have got that greater understanding, if this reading resonates to you. So I'm going to get a card for you. I'm going to use, what card shall I use for you? I'm going to use these yellow cards. I've been drawn to use those Archangel Oracle cards. So what God wants you to know, and your angels today, what do they want you to know? Because these cards are really beautiful colour. It's really powerful yellow. And I feel there's so much light radiating from both of you at the moment. This beautiful energy. Let's see, what is the person, what does the person that's watching need to know today? What is the message to help them stay focused and to carry on this spiritual journey? What is the message for the person that's watching today? What do they need to know to help them keep their strength up? To keep trusting and believing? What is the message for them today? Nice clear message, please. Let's see. Sensitivity, Archangel Hanuel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honour yourself and your feelings. So you could be feeling extra sensitive today. So protect your, people that are in your life, or wherever you're going, whatever. Just be careful and protect yourself. Your emotions could be running high. You could be experiencing lower vibrational energy. So honour your feelings, honour yourself. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling whatever, just allow it to happen and take care of yourself. Rest. Do things that you love. Go into nature, and as the angel is in nature here. But the beautiful thing in this card is you've got two swans, which is union. So by protecting yourself from these lower vibrational energies and honouring yourself and realising how amazing you are, and you actually radiating that out and showing God and the angels that you are doing things to help yourself, to look after yourself, that is when you will see so much difference, because of this trust as well, trusting. Okay, so this is about protecting yourself and learning this as well, because before, maybe if you was feeling sensitive, or when you was feeling upset, or there was people around you, whatever, this is about you learning the lesson as well. Have you learned this, to do something about a situation when you're feeling sensitive? Are you actually going to do something about it? Are you going to look after yourself and accept, well, actually I'm feeling quite upset today, or I'm not, the lower vibrational energy is really affecting me today. Don't beat yourself up, just allow these things to happen and accept it. But this is beautiful, because this is nature, the swans as well. So I'm going to get the additional messages for this card. But let's see, sensitivity. And sensitivity, being sensitive to me as well is such. People think sensitivity is a weakness. It's not a weakness. It's such a strength, being sensitive. I'm realising that when you realise that, as well, instead of thinking that, oh, because I'm sensitive or this, you know, I'm weak. Then the sensitivity is a strength. So I felt I had to say that as well. That's what I used to think, because I've always been very sensitive, and I used to beat myself up thinking, oh, I'm not very strong. And actually, as I said, you are very strong, because you're so aware and so spiritual of how you're feeling. You're conscious of things and how they're affecting you and around you. So let's see what the message says. Sensitivity is a beautiful and powerful gift. Yes, I cherished it. Cherish this. And there's no such thing as being too sensitive. Your sensitivity helps you know the truth about situations and people, and it's important for you to trust and follow these hunches, intuition and impressions. Spend some more time alone in the nature to further develop your sensitivity. Avoid harsh situations and chemicals at home, at work. Ask me to help you choose life-affirming foods, beverages, companions and activities. Know that it is safe for you to feel deep emotions as they're part of your sensitivity. Visualize the two of us sealed in the beautiful bluish white light. The light dissolves any lower energies, transmuting them into love. The light also helps you distinguish between your own feelings and those of other people. So that's amazing. So this is such getting across to you that it's okay to be sensitive, and cherish that about yourself. Celebrate that within yourself. But at the same time, the message is saying as well, realise that you are sensitive to lower vibrational energies, to toxic people, because you are so conscious and aware. And things like food as well. So if you do have to go out to work and you feel like the energy is, you know, very toxic or whatever, just before you go into your work, put yourself in a bubble and ask for God's protection and the angels' protection as well. And just do what you've got to do, and let things just be aware of what's going on, and just let them go. Don't get too tangled up in people's toxic energy. You know, you could be around people that are testing you, you know, triggering you to see if you really are going to believe, or they're going to make you feel as if you don't fit in again, you know, like in the society or in 3D world. It's about picking up on that and trusting yourself. Again, this is about trusting your intuition. Don't allow what's going on around you to distract about this journey, about your twin flame, about your divine masculine, because most people will think we're absolutely crazy about how much you love this person, and the different situations you've experienced. Other people would never understand that aren't a twin flame or that aren't spiritually awake. So you could be interacting with people like that. So put yourself in this beautiful bluish white light and just protect, you know, ask for God's protection and the angels' protection, and just be kind to yourself with what you're putting into your body if you're sensitive in that way. And this is about spending some time in nature as well, spending some time outside, however you like, you know, wherever you live, whatever you like, going to the countryside, or if you like going to the beach, whatever works for you, by being near water. All of those things help you and protect you, and helps you stay so in tune with yourself, not allowing all the lower vibrational energy and other people's energy to take over this journey. It's really important at this time to help your divine masculines, for you to stay balanced and aligned. So you're getting there as well. So that is the message for you today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing this video. And again, the message for today is about trust. The divine masculines are trusting themselves, learning to listen to their soul, and about balance, giving and receiving, and they're missing you. They are missing you, and they're never going to let you go, and they desire you on every level, everything about you, the same as you desire them on every level. So I'm not going to go to the pots today because I've been going on for too long, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it, if you feel connected to me, and share the video as well. I do private readings, so if you would like a private reading for your personal, unique twin flame journey, I am taking bookings, and my email is in the description box down below. So I do have PayPal as well, so if you feel like you would like to donate and support my channel, I'd be so very grateful. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well. So thank you so much, guys. I do think about you all the time, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you all, and I love you all very, very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?